What is up, guys? It's your boy No Risk and No Premium back with another episode of the market overview, guys. Today we had the PPI and the pre-market CPI, or excuse me, CPI comes tomorrow. We had the FOMC minutes. What were we looking to do? We wanted to see if we could keep the structure. We did. I was rather of a weird minutes release. We kind of trended down all day. The data came out, wasn't much reaction. They ended up just kind of trending back up. So an odd day in the markets. Moved very slowly. If you didn't have patience, it was probably a pretty tough day for you. Luckily enough, we're able to get out a few trades in the morning and really just let the market play out the rest of the day. Normally, I'd say this is a very bullish close. Likely would have swung some calls into the afternoon, but we have this data print coming out tomorrow. CPI, core CPI. For me, basically we have CPI, and then we also have jobless claims coming out as well. So two big data prints, markets that the market and the Fed are always looking at. CPI, how much shit cost, how's the job market's doing. So for me, seeing we're getting into a huge level here, I thought it'd be better just to let it play out and play a fresh hand tomorrow morning. So this is what I'll be looking for tomorrow, right? I'll be looking to see, hey, we're getting a nice trend up here, right? Higher highs, higher lows. Structure's nice. Are we going to start getting a little bit hotter on some higher time frames? It's very possible, right? I'm going to be watching basically this level here. I'm going to be watching this 44.40, right? We could see how we had huge demand there before. Demand got down to this level. This was a demand supply flip. So this is going to be some supply here. So 44.40 is going to be my level tomorrow. Now, either we gap up like crazy, I don't know, but I think we're going to test this area up here tomorrow. Initially, I think we're going to get a reject on there because it's going to be our first touch of this supply demand flip. So I'll be watching this level. Now, if we gap up and spend the entire first hour of the morning through this 44.40, no holds bar, I think you want to use that as support, then take dips, and that thing could get rippy all the way up to about 44.68, 44.80-ish area. You guys can see this huge candle up here. So I'll be watching that area. Now, if we do want to sell off and sell down, I'll be watching for an actual test of 43.60. I think that'd be a good bounce area that we could see, right? As you can see, this is some prior resistance, right? Now, does it become some support again like we had? So I would like this 43.67 area. I like that for dips, right? I'm watching 44.40 to the upside. You just have to trade around it and be a trader tomorrow on some big data prints coming out in the pre-market. So you can see here today, yesterday's high of the day. Let's go ahead and activate this. Let's move it on to today's high, right? To today's high. Today's high, 437.40. Basically, I think that 440 area is going to be very similar to about this gap fill, 438.50. 438.50 is about going to be like our 440-ish, 44.40 on ES, right? It's going to be very similar to that zone. So we're going to see, do we either gap up and get through this area, okay, and get it through this gap? We basically gap fill through the gap. We're going to see. Right, we're going to see. We don't forget about this gap on the daily time frame, right? Let's not forget about this gap here, right? We all can see it. Huge gap to fill. So we'll look for a possible reject up at 438.50 on the gap fill reject. Okay, if we break and hold above that area, hey, it's pretty much going to open up, 440, 442, all the way up to 445. I mean, tons of levels to the upside here that we can see. So I don't want to make this too... Take some of these out for us. It looks a little bit cleaner. Then if not, I'll be watching for dips back to 432. Depending if we gap down on the data, right? Depending where we open. It just depends where we open. I'll be watching 438.50. Okay, we're watching 432. That's really what I'm going to be watching. We're watching for dips to happen into here. Break and hold into this area. We could easily fall down another 6 points or so, right? But I'll be watching for dips into 432 to hold. Okay, break and hold underneath. Confirm with the lower high because that'll be a break of structure, right? And then let's get this thing moving on down. If not, let's see 438.50, 438.50. If we break and hold that area, 442, 440, 442 definitely in play from there, right? So above 438, 440, 442 on SPY. Now, QQQ looking super duper strong. Remember, we wanted to short this area up here, 372. Well, today we went up and we ended up through the highs. I mean, it almost looked like, QQQ just had no regard for any of the data prints coming out tomorrow. Market participants wanted this thing to go up. So let's see, right? Let's watch. All about this 372. All about this 372 tomorrow, depending where we open. Watch for dips back into 368. We can get as low as about 366.50, but I think with how strong tech is, 368.50, that's where I'll be watching for dips into that area to hold. If not, I only like bounces at 366.50, 365. Okay. Or we can watch the break and hold of 372. If we hold that first hour above there, I mean 374 all the way up to about 378. We can get this party rocking back to local highs again, right? QQQ has definitely been stronger than SPY. IWM has been all about that 179 holding. We did today. We went down back test 175. We wanted 175 to hold. It did. Now let's see if 176 can hold on the open tomorrow. If so, we take out today's high. 177.50 opens up that gap back to 180. Guys, that's all I got for you, right? Huge data prints tomorrow. Huge data prints tomorrow, right? Allow yourself to wake up early, get your levels right, and of course, not do anything fucking stupid. We'll see you bright and early. Peace.